Alex Zam getting in here with the $5 super chat. Clemson fan from birth, but I take Fields over Lawrence. Lawrence would be better at a team like the Patriots or Tampa. Jets focus on the offensive line. Tampa. I watched some of that game last night. I don't know what Tampa's going to turn out to be. They're 6-3. Saints are 6-2. But, like, you have Antonio Brown. You have Mike Evans. You have Rob Gronkowski. You have Leonard Fournette. You ought to score a touchdown. A touchdown. They didn't score a touchdown with Tom Brady at quarterback. I'm not sure who needs to be at Tampa, but I wouldn't want to put one of those dudes over there. Though they do have an offensive line, so that would be a great point there, right? If your point is the offensive line, Tampa's got like one of the only offensive line units that has made it intact throughout the first half of the season, which is wild. But also they got Tristan Wirfs out there at right tackle, who is a freak of nature. This is one of those 4'8", 40-yard, 330-pound offensive lineman dudes coming out of Iowa. This is one of them dudes. One of these Lane Johnson type cats just putting up these stupid combine numbers. But the Jets need an offensive lineman. They need several offensive linemen. They probably need to move off of Mr. Forehead, Sam Darnold. He's not even going to play tonight against the Patriots, right? As we're streaming this on a Monday afternoon. The Patriots probably going to take a quarterback, but is it going to be a Mac Jones or a Kyle Trask? I don't know, because they took a Jarrett Stidham, and that ain't working out too well. That's the thing. I'm going to draft Justin Fields if I know I absolutely 100% need a quarterback. Because I have the best opportunity of winning games that I'm going to lose with Justin Fields. In the same way that I would draft Kyler Murray at number 1. Kyler Murray was destroying Miami in a loss yesterday, but still running all over people. That's what he does. He can take a busted play and turn it into a first down, turn it into a touchdown. Trevor Lawrence doesn't actually do that with any sort of regularity.
That's what I was about to say. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, please go jump in there.
Like if as we talk about quarterbacks who at the next level, who would you choose? Justin Fields is somebody that I feel like I could start for any team, regardless of how bad they are, how disorganized the organization is, and he would put up numbers that would look promising. Might not win you immediately, but I will absolutely show you that. Like think of Andrew Luck, right? Andrew Luck showed up. It's like, oh well, they're not going to win any games, but Andrew Luck, dude's a boss. I don't see that out of Trevor Lawrence. Not to say that, and whenever somebody says, you know what he would be great at, it would be holding a clipboard behind a Hall of Famer for an established franchise that has a great offensive system. Like you're giving a quarterback a lot of room there. If that's the case, say if you were the Patriots or as he said, the Tampa Bay, why would you? I mean, would you choose Trevor Lawrence over Justin Fields? Because Justin Fields is going to – I feel that Justin Fields, no matter how bad the team is, he's going to show up, give you 3,800, 20 touchdowns, 20 picks, and say, all right, cool, we can build on this.
It's also about accuracy. Like, this is the reason that Baker was number 1 overall draft pick. He could hit a shoebox from 50 yards away on the run. He doesn't seem to be able to do that anymore for whatever reason. Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence can put the ball where it's going to be. All right, cool. They're both more than capable leaders. All right, cool. What's going to differentiate them? Well, Justin Fields is 6'3", right? About 220 because he's vegan now. You know what I mean? He on the plant-based diet, want to get his weight right. And Trevor Lawrence about 6'6", about 230, right? Sunshine looked like he getting it in. Looked like the picture of what you might want for a quarterback in 2001, Tom Brady, right? I look at Fields and I say, perhaps you could sit behind the Detroit Lions quarterback Matthew Stafford for a year, provided they get a different head coach, and I hope that they will. But more than that, I would love for you to sit behind maybe Matt Ryan. Maybe you trade for another veteran because 49ers need a quarterback, for instance. And then you let Eric Bieniemy take over the Atlanta Falcons and give the reins to Justin Fields, a native of Georgia, grew up in an Atlanta suburb, Kennesaw, right? Let the Dirty Birds have a quarterback that's worth a damn. And you know me, I'm partial to dudes that play baseball. That man's baseball, like, he could have been an outstanding MLB prospect. I don't know that he projected shortstop in the major leagues. Probably more left field, right field, power hitting. But hand-eye coordination is elite. And I love dudes that played several different sports and had an opportunity to play professional sports in more than one. So I'm going to take Trevor Lawrence at 2 if he's still there. Take Justin Fields at 1. And from the Jets, I'm trading out of it going, somebody give me picks. Give me all the picks because we're trash. Because Greg Williams has demolished my defense. We traded away Jamal Adams, who's the best player on the damn team. Adam Gase is on his way out, if not already. Like, I feel like Adam Gase is that dude that is 100% trying to get fired, and they just won't do it. You know? Like, I don't blame him for that. So then there's Mac Jones and Kyle Trask, and on it goes. Who else needs a quarterback? Because I also have this thought. The Packers drafted Jordan Love, if for no other reason than to piss off Aaron Rodgers, and it's working because he's playing outstanding football, right? He plays great football when he's mad. Well, in a couple of years, you can move Jordan Love, and you can draft another quarterback until you find the right one that fits. What's wrong with that as a strategy? What's wrong with, hey, we drafted Baker Mayfield. We let him play out the length of his contract. We're going to draft another quarterback because it ain't working out. Tampa Bay just decided to go get Tom Brady because he was there and not re-sign Jameis Winston. But I feel like they would have been in a position to go draft a quarterback because they did trade for Josh Rosen. Like, he's on the squad. He's just not, on the 53-man.
I mean, it's smart business. The NFL is just be a fine quarterback. If you show up with promise to be good, you have to be good within a certain amount of time, or else we just can't continue to pay you, because being okay doesn't win you in any playoff games. It doesn't do much for you unless you are somebody that's selling a ton of jerseys and changing the culture. You can't do it. So, like, 3 contracts up, goodbye, thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna change the culture every 3 years? Is that what you're gonna do? I mean, that's the other argument against it. Oh wow, all right.
Well, I mean, you've seen the Cleveland Browns jersey that has all the names going from top to bottom, and there's like 40. Like, yeah, you gotta take a chance.
All right, so Alex Zam getting back in here, not trying to make this a Clemson show. Sorry, but I just feel Trevor Lawrence can start anywhere in the NFL, but I feel he's a Pats quarterback. Will the Pats trade up to get him? No, they won't, because they don't have any assets to trade to go get him with. They're also strapped for money. And 2, he can't play anywhere. Nobody can just play anywhere. Like, all right, cool. He can play anywhere. Throw him on the Jets then. Yeah, because all it takes is a quarterback. Like hell. He can't just play in New York either. Like the Giants, they need a quarterback. They locked themselves into Daniel Jones. I can think of a number of other places I don't know why we continue to talk ourselves into, as college football fans, our guy can play anywhere and do anything. No. There's a reason why Eli Manning looked at San Diego and said, not on your life, buddy. Not on your life.
Hey,
you draft me, I will refuse to go.
I sent you that picture this weekend of all the old football cards that I found. I've had them in the plastic sleeves, and trust me, you would look at those names like, oh, that dude was cold at K-State. Oh, that dude was amazing at Bowling Green. I can't believe this dude at Houston didn't make it. Like, that's kind of.
And then you look up and you be like,
NFL's tough.
Kareem Hunt out of Toledo? That dude? You do that a lot, right? Deontay Harris went to high school or went to college where? We do that all the time. Where did Antonio Brown go to college? Just pop quiz. I memorized it. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. Central friggin' Michigan. You know what I mean? Like it just happens for some dudes.